Sharpener. This will be the how to use a sharpener on a standard kitchen knife. And so I'll go through the entire sharpening process. We'll start with seeing how sharp the knife is on some paper and some other materials. And then I'll go through using the sharpener on a coarse stone, then a fine stone, and then ultimately a strop. Alright, so here's the product I'm going through. This is the Sharpworks product. It's a product that I designed. It's available on our website, sharpworks.com, so please check it out. This is the standard kit. You have the fixture with the coarse stone, and then the Arkansas soft stone, and then the strop and the honing compound. So we always start with the coarse stone. I want to switch to the other side. This knife I'm going to sharpen to 20 degrees. And so the first thing I want to do is loosen the thumb nut and then change the angle to 20 degrees. And then I'm using the gate, so I'm going to move it back a little bit. The gate keeps it from sliding forward, from the knife from sliding forward. It's also optional to use. And then we're almost ready to go. So I'll put the knife on the angle. You'll see that it sits there. That's because there's magnets underneath. And then just start slow. And you slide the knife across the stone as you're sharpening it. And our goal here is to get a burr on the entire length of the edge, because that means you reach the apex of the edge. And for the side that we're sharpening right now, it's been ground down until it's perfectly flat at the 20-degree angle. And I'll show you how to check the burr in just a second. So you rub your finger along the opposite side that you're sharpening, and I'm starting to feel a burr already. Just clean off the blade because there's a little bit of the grit from the stone. I want more of a burr, so I'm just going to keep on going. You just go in a very slow and controlled motion. Do a couple more passes. There isn't a certain number of passes that you do on it, it's just we're targeting a burr. So I feel a burr in this section, up to the tip, and less at closer to the heel. going to work on the tip a little bit because that felt a little like maybe there's a little bit of missing burr. And what you do is you just pivot the handle as you're pushing it forward. So now I can feel burr the full length. And I meant to do this earlier, but let's try a sharpness test just to show the progress. So it kind of slices paper, but not very well. All right, now we're going to switch sides and work on the burr on this side. You just want to try to do long, smooth strokes. I'm already feeling a burr along most of the edge. Okay. I think I'm done with the coarse stone. So I'm going to just try and knock off the burr real quick by doing a single pass on the other side, and then let's try the sharpness test again. So it's pretty sharp. I can tell it can get a little bit sharper, but that will come from the fine stone. So let's switch over to that. Again, this is an Arkansas soft stone. What I'm going to do is put this now at 22 degrees. Remember the coarse stone was at 20 degrees. And this will really focus the pressure we put on the edge on the tip of the blade, on the front edge of the blade. So you can see it's at 22 there. just want to do 3 passes on each side. And then I'll do 2. Okay, last one on this side. And then a final pass on it. Just very light pressure. Alright, let's do a sharpness test on it. So that is much smoother than the coarse stone. You just see, there's almost no resistance. This is a sharpening test I've seen also. We can just count so that was almost no resistance on like a Scotch-Brite sponge. All right, let's do the final step now, which is the strop. You put the compound on the entire area of the strop. And then you do 10 strokes on each side. There's just almost no resistance. It can slice super thin pieces very slowly without even trying to slice the paper. I'm just pushing straight into the paper and it just easily catches the paper and slices right through it. All right, now let's try the sponge again. Yeah, the last time I was doing a couple strokes on it and this just cuts right through it. And just to maintain it, you can use the strop or go back to the fine stone and then the strop.